NBN News. Keith Urban spotted in Tamworth ahead of being inducted into the Roll of Renown at the Golden Guitar Awards tonight. Meanwhile, the streets come alive for the festival parade. Natasha Bayersdorf live from the red carpet. Also tonight, Grace Tame's shock statement at the Prime Minister's morning tea. Donald in the disaster zone. The President tours the LA wildfire damage and promises aid. And Arina Sabalenka hunts Australian Open history. Those stories and more at 6.
I just have to fight for every point. I have to bring my best tennis. It's going to be a great battle.
Arina Sabalenka, chasing greatness.
It hasn't been done in more than 25 years to win 3 Australian Opens.
And the powerful new challenger, Madison Keys.
A devastating display.
Who will be crowned champion? Sabalenka, Keys.
We're in for a treat.
The electrifying women's final tonight on 9 and 9 Now.
Good thing you guys rolled by.
Even better, your car and home insurance is sorted.
It's a good thing you're with Budget Direct.
Insurance solved with Budget Direct.
Book now and fly free with Viking. Enjoy all-inclusive pricing on board our award-winning longships.
Viking's Explorer sale is on now. For a limited time, enjoy free return flights when you book your next river voyage. See your Viking agent or visit Viking.com.
Extreme hair damage versus 3-minute miracle. Who's going to win? This is Pantene Miracles, and this is how it repairs 3 months of damage in 3 minutes. My hair wins, thanks to the Pro V formula with collagen from new Pantene Miracles.
With advanced air filters and whisper-quiet operation, everything inside a Mitsubishi electric air conditioner is carefully designed to truly elevate your comfort.
You can see lots of stars in Compton, Western Victoria, the home of Western Star, where for over 95 years we've created not just butter, but a star. Western Star. More than butter.
Get a bed that adjusts to your lifestyle at Bedshed. With all Tempur mattresses and adjustable bases, half price. Plus, all this long weekend, take an extra 10% off. Bedshed. No one's better in the bedroom.
Arise Solar is rolling back prices on the best-selling 6.6 kilowatt family solar system with rebate rollback for only $32.81. Plus, call today to receive your choice of bonus gift valued up to $1,500 while stocks last.
Limited offer. Call 1-800-ARISE Solar.
Absolutely everything is on sale at Freedom. Get up to 60% off all mattresses, and until Monday, save an additional 10% off and enjoy free delivery. Sale ends Monday, only at Freedom.
This program brought to you by Scenic, the most all-inclusive cruise on Europe's rivers.
Tonight, Urban's return. Keith's back in Tamworth for a big honour at the Golden Guitar Awards. Donald Trump's awkward encounter with California's governor as he tours fire-devastated LA. The best of our nation set to be honoured in Canberra as a previous winner causes a stir. And the Australian Open crown goes on the line. Can Arina Sabalenka make it 3 in a row?
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening and welcome to this special 30-minute edition of NBN News. Country music superstar Keith Urban is back where it all began tonight, in Tamworth for the industry's big night, the Golden Guitar Awards. Natasha Bayersdorf joins us live from the red carpet, and Tash, he's got the city buzzing.
Oh, he sure does, Jane. I tell you what, we've all been on Keith watch here today. He got into town, we think, around lunchtime and wasted no time in getting out and about, popping into the Tamworth Hotel where he put on an impromptu performance. Here's a snippet of it. Sounding okay. Also, our NBN News crew managed to capture him in front of the Golden Guitar. This turned out to be a pretty special moment where he chatted with fans but also posed for a photo with a couple who turned out to be mid-proposal. This is Gold. Have a listen. Of course she said yes. What an incredible moment for that couple. Now, Keith's flown in from Nashville to accept a really important honour here tonight at the Country Music Awards. He's being inducted into the Roll of Renown. I haven't spotted him on the red carpet yet, but the other stars are rolling in, dressed in their finery, looking terrific for what is the industry's big night. It's the 53rd Annual Music Awards, and it really is the culmination of 9 hectic days here in Tamworth. Another highlight took place this morning, the annual street parade, where the stars and the community come together. In the heart of the country music capital.
It's so good to be here, out in the sunshine on a Saturday morning at the parade.
The people who keep it beating. The local community and visitors turning out with the stars.
Crowds always showing up and loving country music, and that's all us artists want. That's why we do it.
After 9 days, there's still plenty of energy left in this festival.
It's my first time to be here for the full length, and it's just fabulous.
Troy Cassadaly is already Australia's most awarded artist with 40 golden guitars. Tonight, he's nominated for another 6.
Really excited and a little bit scared, but it's always nice to have that fear. It means you still respect what's going on.
James Johnston is up for 4 awards and he's co-hosting tonight. Today, he still managed to squeeze in a fan zone appearance. Clearly right at home on stage, he admits to a few pre-show jitters ahead of the arrival of his idol, Keith Urban.
I've never met Keith, and to be honest, I'm a little bit more nervous about the whole hosting and everything now that I know Keith is in town, as we all are, we're all big Keith fans.
His old mate, Troy Cassadaly, meanwhile, is just keen for a long-awaited reunion. It won't overshadow things, you don't think?
Oh, I don't care if it does. I'm just happy to have him home.
Natasha Bayersdorf, NBN News.
The US president has vowed to hold California's leadership to account as he toured neighbourhoods destroyed by fire in Los Angeles. Donald Trump playing the blame game, claiming the disaster should never have happened.
The US president and the governor, California's Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump, sworn enemies, but today they played nice.
We want to get the problem fixed.
The commander-in-chief flying into LA for a tour of the fire-ravaged Pacific Palisades.
It is devastation. It's incredible. It's really an incineration.
President 47 and the First Lady meeting with families who've lost their homes. His supporters confident in Trump's promise he can be Mr. Fix-It.
It's like Daddy arrived and he's taking his belt off.
This isn't just a chance for Donald Trump to survey the damage. It is also the perfect opportunity for the president to point the finger of blame.
In his sights, California's elected officials.
Could have been put out if they let the water flow, but they didn't let the water flow.
The president also touring North Carolina's hurricane-hit neighbourhoods, suggesting he'd withhold federal funding for disaster relief in California if the state doesn't overhaul election laws and environmental regulations. Several Trump policies are already in full swing. The White House press secretary sharing these images on social media, declaring deportation flights have begun. In the Pacific Palisades, Reed Butler, NBN News.
Russian President Vladimir Putin says he's ready to talk with the new US president about the war in Ukraine. He added that the crisis might even have been prevented if Donald Trump had been in power at the time. Ukraine's president says it's Putin's way of manipulating Trump. More Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners are set to be freed in a matter of hours, part of the second exchange of the ceasefire. Hamas says it'll release a group of young female soldiers held captive in Gaza for more than 15 months.
4 new faces set for freedom. 19-year-old Liri Albag and 20-year-olds Karina Ariev, Daniela Gilboa and Naama Levy, members of Israel's defence forces taken captive on October 7th. Now just hours away from returning home. Naama's mother has previously spoken about her daughter's resilience.
Is a very strong girl. She has a mind of her own, her opinions.
Israel must release 200 Palestinian prisoners in return. 3 Israeli civilians handed over by Hamas in the first exchange earlier this week remain in hospital.
After 471 days there, that both mentally and physically, she would need a lot of time to recover.
The bombings may have stopped in Gaza, but the situation remains tense. And there is a problem with the largely overshadowed ceasefire across the Lebanese border. Israel says it won't withdraw all its troops by Monday's 60-day deadline because Lebanon's army isn't in control. Hezbollah warning that would be a breach of the agreement. In London, Edward Godfrey, NBN News.
A man has been charged with attempted murder over a Newcastle shooting. Police say a 36-year-old man presented to the Mater Hospital at about 5 a.m. yesterday with a gunshot wound to his neck. Following inquiries, officers arrested a 21-year-old man after a vehicle stop on Minmai Road at Maryland at about 10:30 a.m. today. They allege that inside the car was a firearm, ammunition and other weapons. He'll face Parramatta bail court tomorrow. Relief today for more Hunter locals impacted by severe storms earlier this month. The federal government announcing disaster recovery support has been extended to 9 more areas, including Cessnock, Dungog, Lake Macquarie, the Mid-Coast, Singleton and the Upper Hunter. Meanwhile, SES volunteers were back at Heather Bray's Botanic Gardens today, helping with the clean-up.
After 10 days solid being on the tools and out there, they've come again, put their hand up again today to come out and help the community.
Operators expect the gardens to be closed for at least another month. Mid-Coast Council will start work next month to re-nourish the sand at Jimmy's Beach. It's hoped the short-term fix will reduce the impact of coastal erosion on local roads while giving the popular spot at Hawk's Nest a facelift. The sand for the project will come from dredging the Mile River. The work will commence February 3 and, weather permitting, finish by March 14. Hundreds lined up in Lake Macquarie this morning to support a local business on its last ever weekend of trade. YE Nursery will close its doors for the final time tomorrow after 40 years. The owner announcing earlier this week it was entering liquidation. A slice of history has been unearthed and put on display in Kurri Kurri. Today, locals took NBN News on a trip down memory lane thanks to a 50-year-old time capsule.
Half a century of history in one church hall. These the relics of a time capsule placed in the ground at Kurri Kurri in 1974.
There's maps of what the town looked like as far back as the 1920s, and so it's fantastic to sort of use that and compare to what it looks like now.
Pictured here on the day it was buried is Steve Ayling's father, a driving force behind the project.
There's a couple of photographs which makes me cry. He's very proud of the Kurri Kurri and proud of the people.
Unearthed late last year, today hundreds of people came through the doors hoping to spot a familiar name or face.
Marvin Smith was my closest friend at Kurri Kurri High School from 66 to 71. We lost contact for a bit and now we've re-established contact, and Marvin invited me to stay tonight.
And to reflect on how much has changed.
I was fascinated to read one of the stories from the students who claimed that he thought that classes in 2024, 2025 would only have 2 or 3 students per classroom for the teachers.
9 sealed letters inside the time capsule were addressed to local families. So far, 5 have been delivered, with volunteers working tirelessly to find the intended recipients of the other 4. One of those letters was addressed to Steve and his sister from their mum and dad.
It's the story of their lives in immense detail, and it records their enjoyment when my sister came along and when I came along.
The display will be up for the next 2 days before being handed over to the museum in Abermain for long-term preservation. Olivia Dillon, NBN News.
The warm weather was welcome for the 334 swimmers taking part in the Nobbies to Newcastle Ocean Swim this morning. The fastest coming in at just over 25 minutes. It's the 13th year of the event, organised by Newcastle Surf Life Saving Club. And just how warm did it get in the Hunter today? Easterlies kept the coast cooler. Checking the temperatures, 24 degrees in Newcastle today, 26 at Williamtown. It hit 28 at Maitland and Tokal, 32 at Scone. You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, a new warning about a popular cosmetic injection.
Get bonus cashback on top brand fridges at Better. Like this bottom mount fridge, 837, bargain 787 after cashback. Or this quad door fridge, 1988, 1688 after cashback. Don't miss out. Go local. That's Better.
to be so simple to manage my super.
I wonder if meditation could be that simple.
Clean me, empty me, wash your ears.
Rest. Super simple.
Whatever your path, Australian Super is committed to giving you the best super experience. The control is in your hands with our interactive planning and projection tools. We're helping you make the most of your super. Whatever your path, we're with you. It's Australian, it's super, and it's yours.
The Plush Summer Sale ends Sunday with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off at the Plush Summer Sale. Hurry, ends Sunday. Think Selfers, think Plush.
Harvey Norman, home of the new Samsung Galaxy S25 series. Pre-order now and receive a bonus storage upgrade. That's right, upgrade to the 512 gig for the price of the 256 gig. Hurry, Samsung Galaxy S25 bonus offer ends February 13 at Harvey Norman.
Go!
Lyle Buick annual sales event. Save up to 50% on Stressless, IMG, Domicile, Corium, Fabrica. On now at Lyle Buick, Northcote Drive, Katara.
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. When we got our car insurance, did we call Yui?
No.
We need to talk about our future, David.
Are we breaking up? Do you have a car insurance?
No. I mean, what else have we ever spent on? Are we even trying to save money?
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. You insured.
Why would you mix your small concrete batch by hand when you can call a concrete taxi? There's no minimum order, no waste and no disposal fees. You only pay for what you use. Concrete Taxi, the small batch concrete delivery solution.
Arise Solar is rolling back prices on the best-selling 6.6 kilowatt family solar system with rebate rollback for only $32.81. Plus, call today to receive your choice of bonus gift valued up to $1,500 while stocks last.
Limited offer. Call 1-800-ARISE Solar.
Tonight we are awaiting the announcement of the next Australian of the Year, the nation's most inspiring citizens from each state and territory on tour in Canberra today.
Thank you, everyone. Looking right here.
Among these faces is the next Australian of the Year. Welcomed to the Prime Minister's residence ahead of tonight's awards.
Tonight you will have a splendid time, and you are all winners.
Among them, a sufferer and campaigner of motor neuron disease, fighting to find a cure for the cruel condition.
Just to get this far is a great thrill. Who would have thought? Not me.
A mum using technology to help sick kids stay connected to school.
Just think of a kid being able to click a button and be back in the classroom and joining their friends and their peers.
In the Young Australian of the Year category, an Olympic champion.
My message is just to have a go, and if you believe you can do it, do it.
While for one senior nominee, community is everything.
For the past 50 years that I've always been advocating for my people.
2021 winner Grace Tame causing a stir with a profanity-emblazoned T-shirt criticising the Murdoch press. Not the first time a visit of hers to the lodge has made headlines.
Thanks for having me back.
Reliving memory?
Yeah, reliving some trauma, maybe.
Laughing it off, Anthony Albanese with an Australia Day message of his own for all Australians.
All of us belong to the greatest country on earth, and all of us can take pride in a national story written by the courage of our people.
Opposition leader Peter Dutton is reshuffling his front bench, replacing retiring Senator Simon Birmingham with David Coleman, who moves from communications to shadow foreign affairs. Western Sydney MP Melissa McIntosh will take over communications.
They joined the shadow ministry at an incredibly important time. We're only a matter of weeks, it would seem, away from the Prime Minister calling an election.
Shadow Indigenous Australians Minister Jacinta Price adds the newly created role of Shadow Minister for Government Efficiency. Former NRL player Jared Hayne has spoken for the first time since his release from prison, spruiking a comeback to rugby league. The 36-year-old was due to play at a Nines tournament on the Gold Coast today before being sidelined with a hamstring.
You do get lost when you retire from the game, so I think everybody just enjoys it. You know, what Ant's done here the last 3 years, I think it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's not just about footy, it's about the boys catching up and having a laugh and reminiscing about the old days.
Haynes says he plans to play local footy around Parramatta this season. 3 women are in hospital tonight, 1 in intensive care, after receiving botched cosmetic injections in Sydney's west. 2 of the women have confirmed botulism, the third also suspected to have it. Police say the women received the unregulated anti-wrinkle injections from the same person at a Guildford unit earlier this month. Health officials are tonight warning against at-home treatments. A change of pace now, and it's over to sport with Montanna Clare. Montana, the wait is almost over.
Good evening, Jane. The women's finalists are ready to go, but only one can come out on top. Coming up, Madison Keys and Aryna Sabalenka get set to fight for the Australian Open crown.
Your contemporary home at Harvey Norman. New exclusive leather designs for everyday luxury with the convenience of powered reclining actions. Stunning dining styles adaptable to every space with options to complete your look. Come in store and be inspired at Harvey Norman now.
At Repco, we know your adventures need the right gear. So get prepped with 25% off Rhino Rack and Mech Pro tools and keep it spotless with 25% off Maguire's, Bowden Zone and Chemical Guys. Repco gets you going.
Lose weight and enjoy more free time and better health in 2025 with Light and Easy's new Jumpstart Go. Jumpstart Go comes with your choice of delicious ready-to-eat meals, plus our new range of high-protein fruit smoothies.
The fruit smoothies, they're absolutely beautiful, and I would recommend the Jumpstart Go program. My dad has lost 18 kilos and I've lost 12 kilos. I feel amazing.
Lose weight, eat healthier, live happier with Light and Easy's new Jumpstart Go.
A sprinkling of chili to dance sharp on the tongue. Sour cream that's so rich you can't help but say yum. If you love your chips slow cooked and deliciously bitey, may we boldly suggest this kettle's pretty darn mighty.
Have you got your tickets yet? For just $2, you could win this stunning waterfront Marta Price home package on beautiful Bribie Island, including this Bayliner boat, a Mercedes C300, a Land Rover Discovery, and $500,000 in gold bullion. That's a $3.6 million lifestyle package. Hurry, buy your tickets now at martalotteries.com.au. Don't miss your chance to win and breeze into island life.
I've been to Berlin, Ho Chi Minh, Queenstown, London town, Tokyo, Chicago, Kalahari on safari, Bari, New York City, Lapland, and Disneyland.
Qantas and partners take you to over 1,300 destinations around Australia and the world.
I've been everywhere.
The Nick Scali January sale ends Sunday. Everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. Ends Sunday at Nick Scali.
Andy, can't stop Ashwin. Loan application time.
Applying for a loan isn't as hard as you think. With an easy online application, ANZ GoBiz is the loan without the groan. Search ANZ GoBiz. Hurt can happen here, and here. If you've been injured in a public place, take the Slater & Gordon free claim check, and we'll take it from here.
This report brought to you by Harvey Norman for everything you need in furniture, bedding, home appliances and technology.
They've battled through the draw for the past 2 weeks, and tonight there are only 2 left. Aryna Sabalenka and Madison Keys are now less than an hour away from fighting it out for the Australian Open crown. The defending champion, Sabalenka, is seeking a three-peat, while Madison Keys stunned Iga Swiatek for the chance at her first Grand Slam title. The men's decider has been set too. Alexander Zverev will face Jannik Sinner after the world number 1 last night dismantled Ben Shelton in straight sets. But Sinner says he's feeling vulnerable as he chases consecutive crowns.
Backing up from his win last night, Yannick Sinner back at Melbourne Park. His charge towards another title still on track.
I just, happy to put myself in this position again to play for a big trophy again.
The two-time major winner again overcoming his ailing body, battling cramps to beat Ben Shelton in straight sets.
It's never easy. Now it's only one match left. Let's see what's coming.
What's coming is Alexander Zverev, who holds a 4-2 winning record over the world number one.
I think we both have improved a lot in the past year. Usually there were very, very tough battles in the past, so hopefully it's going to be a good one also, this one.
Tomorrow night, Sinner will aim to become just the fourth man in more than 30 years to defend his Australian Open crown.
I'm trying to take the things away in your head, the pressure, even if it's easy to say, but it's difficult to do.
He enters the final as the favourite, but concedes he can be conquered.
Do you feel unbeatable at the moment with the form that you're in?
No, I'm not perfect. No, I know that I have things still to improve. I have certain areas where I can get better, and that's why we work for it.
Zach Bailey, NBN News.
The Thunder have broken a 4-year Sydney Smash hoodoo, taking out their clash against the Sixers at the SCG last night, securing a berth in the Big Bash Grand Final for the first time in 9 years. The Thunder restricted their crosstown rivals to just 7 for 151 before chasing that down, winning by 4 wickets with 7 balls to spare. Recalled batsman Newcastle's Jason Sanger was instrumental in the win, opening with captain David Warner, scoring 30 off 19 balls. The Jets got off to a promising start at McDonald Jones Stadium this afternoon against the Glory, young striker Eli Adams finding an early opportunity.
Goes direct, and it's Eli Adams who opens the scoring with his 3rd goal of the season for Newcastle, his 1st at McDonald Jones Stadium.
Perth followed that up with a penalty to level the scores ahead of the break, and that's how it would remain. A short time ago, the two sides were even. Earlier this afternoon, the Mariners played out a scoreless affair across the ditch against the Phoenix, despite multiple shots on goal from both sides, and this close save well into the second half. The two sides were stuck in a stalemate and will now share the points. Hunter and Central Coast Water Polo clubs have made a splash at the annual country championships at Woy Woy. Central, Newcastle Orange and Gosford locked in a tight tussle today. The round 5 clash went down to the wire, but the two sides unable to be separated, finishing in a 7-all draw. Gosford will play Central Newcastle Blue in the semis tomorrow morning. Despite their openers being dismissed for ducks, Newcastle City made light work of Cardiff Bullaroo, chasing down their target of 116 easily. The hosts electing to bat first, Austin Hiskins, the only shining light in the side, which crumbled under City paceman Greg West, setting up a 4-wicket round 10 win. Jane, that is our look at sport.
Nice one. Thank you, Montana. Stay with us. We'll check your Australia Day forecast next. We have weather heating up tomorrow and Monday, baking heat ahead. We'll check all the details, including your 7-day outlook, right after the break.
Love to travel with Scenic on the most all-inclusive, ultra-luxury cruise on Europe's rivers. Book now to save $500 per person and receive a bonus 4-day stay in Prague.
We were first home buyers, so a little unsure.
Some of us more than others.
Hey, our Aussie broker helped us get on the property ladder.
And heaps sooner than we thought.
He just made the process easy and simple.
Book a chat with an Aussie broker today.
For over 45 years, Otondo Homes has been dedicated to helping families build their dream homes. Recognising that every family is unique, we offer a range of over 90 versatile home designs to choose from. So whether you're looking to build your first home, the perfect home for your growing family, or something different, our expert local teams can bring your new home journey to life.
I want to be a doggy daycare person. I love drama. I've been in a play before, but there wasn't that much dialogue in it.
We won't be beaten on back-to-school prices with our Price Beat guarantee. Make bigger things happen this school year at Officeworks.
The Nick Scali January sale ends Sunday. Everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. Ends Sunday at Nick Scali.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Lenovo IdeaPad Copilot Plus PC save $500. Acer Swift Go Intel Evo laptop with Ultra 7 power save $600. Canon R100 camera plus $100 cashback. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Find everything you need for your next adventure at the Newcastle Caravan Lifestyle Expo. From caravans to luxury RVs, accessories and holiday spots. Friday, January 31st to Sunday, February 2nd. Tickets at caravanexpo.com.
Get bonus cashback on top brand fridges at Better. Like this bottom mount fridge, 837, bargain 787 after cashback. Or this quad door fridge, 1988, 1688 after cashback. Don't miss out. Go local. That's Better.
Keep cool with the 40 Wing Summer Sale. Dive in with up to 50% off in-store and online. Escape the heat with discounts on cooling technology, but hurry, ends Sunday. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Shop the summer sale now. 40 Wings, serious about sleep.
Unfortunately, something's gone wrong.
If a medical error has left you worse off, the world can feel like a lonely place. But Slater & Gordon's medical law experts could help you get the compensation you deserve.
Why would you mix your small concrete batch by hand when you can call a concrete taxi? There's no minimum order, no waste and no disposal fees. You only pay for what you use. Concrete Taxi, the small batch concrete delivery solution.
A typical Aussie summer's day is on the way for Australia Day and the public holiday Monday. Warm with a chance of a thunderstorm in the Upper Hunter. Tuesday will be sizzling hot. Cloud-free skies over New South Wales and southern Queensland today, thanks to a high. Tomorrow, showers and storms extending over the northern tropics and Queensland's east as humid winds feed unstable air. High pressure will direct heat to South Australia and the odd shower to southeast New South Wales, whilst keeping elsewhere dry. Mostly fine today with light winds, which became moderate easterlies late this afternoon, 24 at Nobbies, 28 at Tocal and Maitland, 32 at Scone. Tomorrow's forecast for Australia Day, partly cloudy with a slight chance of a shower. Possible thunderstorms about the Upper Hunter in the morning and the afternoon. Light winds becoming moderate east-southeasterly in the early afternoon. 31 for Tocal and Maitland tomorrow, 28 at Newcastle, 29 for Toronto and reaching 34 at Muswellbrook. Coastal waters information sees it 1.5 metres with a 2 metre swell, east-northeasterlies up to 20 knots. Sunrise at 9 minutes past 6, sunset at 8 p.m. And the forecast for Newcastle, a blast of heat for Monday and especially Tuesday before a cooler change for Wednesday, reaching 37 on Tuesday. The outlook for Scone, possible storms and hot temperatures again for Monday and Tuesday, with the mercury to fall 10 degrees on Wednesday from 41 back to 32, and for Gosford a top of 31 on Monday with a possible shower. And that is NBN News from all the news team here. Good night.
Nine's broadcast of the Australian Open, brought to you by Emirates. Fly better to over 140 destinations.
I do have a lot of love to give.
Monday, 7:30. Don't look away.
Trying a person to everything.
Don't even blink.
Oh my goodness. I know.
Starting over 4 massive nights.
I need to have a discussion with production. I don't want to be here.
Television's biggest show.
Will you marry me?
Yes!
Delivers.
Can you shut up?
Wedding dynamite.
I'm trapped.
New Married. Monday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 Now.
Don't you just love the fresh mountain air?
Or the excitement of a new city. Or beautiful warm water with sand beneath your feet. But travel isn't just about where you're going. It's how you get there. And choosing the right airline
is so important. Being food, for instance.
When was the last time you chose an airline for the meals you're served?
Having the world's most awarded in-flight entertainment certainly helps.
Well, here lies Juliet, and her beauty makes this vault a feasting
Oh my
present.
gosh, this seat is so comfortable. Emirates Premium Economy. Maybe one day all airlines will have seats like this.
Yes, we all love to see this big, beautiful world. But remember, whatever class of travel you desire, you always deserve to fly better.
On now at Harvey Norman, bonus local delivery and installation on selected TVs, plus purchase with a selected soundbar, and we'll install that too. Save $600 on this LG 75-inch smart TV, plus bonus delivery and installation. Hurry, bonus offer for a limited time at Harvey Norman now.
Go!
Stay charged all summer. Get a free steel battery with any AS home garden kit. Like our Battery Garden Pruner Kit, $279. New Battery Grass Trimmer Kit, $299. Only from Stihl dealers and Stihl Shop online today.
Why would you mix your small concrete batch by hand when you can call a concrete taxi? There's no minimum order, no waste and no disposal fees. You only pay for what you use. Concrete Taxi, the small batch concrete delivery solution.
With GIO Home Insurance, get flexible levels of cover. Because GIO understands that your home is always your castle. And even though your story changes, what's precious to you is worth protecting. If it's precious to you, protect it with us. GIO. Protect precious.
The stage is set.
9 Now has every match.
Amazing!
Every court. Go to 9 Now and stream the Australian Open like never before.
Have you ever seen anything better?
Just close the doors, and you're in a world of your own. Travel is not just about the destination. It's also about how you get there. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Drumstick vanilla.
Classic. Bringing home half the beach in the Vorties. Classic. Finally. No.
Stay on top of your game with Swiss Ultivite men's and women's multivitamins, $35.99 each at Chemist Warehouse. Formulated with B vitamins to support energy production and magnesium to maintain healthy muscle function. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Introducing King Cinema, designed to be the most advanced seating experience. So why buy an ordinary sofa when you can come home to King? Hurry, final days.
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. When we got our car insurance, did we call Yui?
No.
We need to talk about our future, David.
Are we breaking up? Do you have a car insurance?
No. I mean, what else have we ever spent on? Are we even trying to save money?
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. You insured.
Zoe Jacobs, missing since 2003.
What makes you so sure she's still alive?
I think she left town after she saw.
Zoe came to Xanadu the night she went missing.
People need to know what he did.
For 20 years, you've been hindering this investigation. I can't remember what's real and what I've imagined.
The brand new season of the Stan original series, Black Snow, now streaming only on Stan.
New year, new you. Let's go. Whether you're jumping back into fitness, setting new health goals, or trying new ways to lose weight, they all need good food for great results. Light and Easy's new Jumpstart Go. Good food made for your goals.
Oh, okay, please.
Are we still up for ice skating, or is that on hold?
Thank you. We'll take it.
ANZ Falcon technology learns from thousands of data points on your transactions, so it can help spot the difference between you and fraud. Fraud protection. Now it's personal.
Quiet, please.
Proud broadcast sponsor of the Australian Open 2025.
Heroes who saved his life.
Monster, Jane, special.
A current affair next week.
Look at here, let me see that back. Should I ask some more down?
Doing the Sunday shop, Craig.
Know it.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Oh, okay. We're still up for ice skating, or is that on hold?
Thank you. We'll take it.
ANZ Falcon technology learns from thousands of data points on your transactions, so it can help spot the difference between you and fraud. Fraud protection. Now it's personal.
Stay on top of your game with Swiss Ultivite men's and women's multivitamins, $35.99 each at Chemist Warehouse. Formulated with B vitamins to support energy production and magnesium to maintain healthy muscle function. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Could I do the Lucky Deluxe Ultra Wash, please?
Add some thrill to your weight with the thrill of a $40 million jackpot every 3 minutes. Keno Go. Download the app now.
We're for Sunday cruisers and rush hour warriors. But right now, we're for Phoebe, who needs to pick up her date by 8.
Give it a try.
Thanks so much.
Join NRMA, Australia's largest roadside assistance network.
Quiet, please.
We go further to take you beyond on Australia's most iconic train journeys. Search or contact us today at Journey Beyond Experience.
I want a husband that is a cross between David Beckham and someone who's done 20 to life.
What is a red flag to you?
Can I get my red flag list? Men that take more selfies than me. Men that drive hatchbacks. I want a husband that I'm just as happy to see him as I would like coconut water. Like, I love coconut water.
Which room?
Love, like, coming out of my arse right now.
Better be ready for Jamie.
He's way better than anyone else I've dated.
Married at First Sight starts Monday 7:30 on 9.